we're gonna get adjusted there, and I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Oh, all right. We're gonna see who jumps in here, see what's going on with the world. Um, Hopefully things are all right. Hopefully, I don't even really have a topic of conversation today besides some fucking passenger tried to pass off their abysmally horrible fucking body odor situation as my car smelling bad. We got one like. Who's in here? Let me see you. Oh boy. Maybe you're not a regular or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on. Well, can I make that work? I don't think I can. Fucking sun's horrible right now. All right. We'll work with that. Uh, what's up, bro? What's up? You said you arrived. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back, man. You're actually like one of the first people in here. Normally you're here a little bit later on the stream, but what's up, man? Mm. A little start. Welcome to the stream. Yo, so YouTube live feed is just fat. Fuck, man, my hair's in the way. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the fucking sun because this shit is. You subscribed? Oh, appreciate that. Start. Appreciate that. Helps out a lot. My fucking phone's just having an overheating issue right now. So we're just gonna get in the shade of my car for today. Fat people, lesbians, and they thems. You're gonna have to curate your algorithm, man. You're just gonna have to really curate your algorithm to get rid of them. I think in the live streams, I think you have like 3 dots that are up in the corner somewhere along there. You should be able to click those and say, don't show me these streams again. Show me this stream, or don't show me this person or whatever. It might take a little bit of curation, like I said, to get them the fuck off your stream. But like YouTube, if you engage in rage bait and you engage in negativity, then they're gonna show you more fucking shit like that, bro. But YouTube knows better than to show me that kind of shit because like I will shut that shit down real quick. Let me clap you over the balcony. No, never happened, man. Never happened. Nobody's ever clapped me, so I'm the one that does the clapping, bro. Some of the British vampire alien. I don't know when he gets in here, to be honest, bro. I like Avis. He's a very he's kind of an elusive fellow. He's kind of an elusive man. Daniel Barry, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Appreciate you being here, man. Um, but yeah, I haven't really had a lot of time to figure out conversation topics for today besides like listening to what the fuck's going on with Grok, because man, it's just been all fucking day. The rides are like perfectly spaced in between each other to the point where I'll like chill for a second, maybe get a drink of water, and then next thing I know, my phone goes off, and then they've just been so perfectly spaced out. It really annoys me when I get days like that, because it's just like, dude, make up your fucking minds. Do you need rides? Do you not need rides? Do you need your fucking food delivered? Do you not need your food delivered? Like, if you don't need it delivered, then don't get it delivered, so that way I can do some more fucking research and at least do some make some shit for the for the channel, man. Woke the neighbors with your loud yelling. Nope, never happened, man. Don't know what is going in your life, but I wish you all the best. Appreciate that, Night Rider. Not a whole lot of stuff going on. My life's kind of I say my life is pretty uneventful, but at the same time, like I go to so much fucking concerts, and now I got the YouTube shit going on. I'm working on other shit, so I don't know. Eventually, like whatever you do in life, it's gonna be you're gonna reach a point of normalcy where you're just gonna view it as like the everyday. No, I did not vote Bush. Bronson. Clayton, not gay. Moana. I guess. There's an episode of Pokemon that's just one LGBT gag. A gay Pokemon X like some female to get men to give him stuff. Two Pokemon hit on the Pokemon only to find it as a guy, bro. Like, are you serious? Like the wokeness has even reached Pokemon. The blue haired septum piercing fucking feminist fascists. They've gotten to Pokemon now, dude. We're fucked. We're so fucked. We are so fucking fucked, dude. It's not even fucking like a joke at this point. Um, dude, I was actually kind of bullshitting with Grok and on Hinge mode today, and dude, I asked it. I legitimately asked Grok like, how can I avoid getting goy beamed just as like a joke, bro? Tell me why I had to ask this. I had to ask it like 5 times, and even then, I had to like rephrase the fucking question in a specific way for it to give me an answer. Because like I asked it like 4 times, and then it just didn't give me it didn't give me the answer, and then I had to rephrase it in another way for it to actually give me an answer, and then it was pretty much like, oh yeah, we'll put on a tinfoil tiny hat, or like join or like become one of the chosen. And I'm like, damn, bro. So like we're fucked or we're fucked. Lice, and I don't have lice. I never want lice. I've had lice before. It fucking sucks. And with my hair, dude, I will probably have no choice but to shave my head, because getting rid of lice in my hair would be a fucking absolute nightmare. It'd be a fucking shit show, is what it'd be. Erotic Nature said hi. What's up, bro? It's not even a joke. Ugh, fuck, dude. Yeah, we're fucked. We're completely fucked. The fucking blue hairs got to Pokemon too. We're fucked, bro. Dude, the only places you're safe now in the world is fucking you're safe on X to a certain degree, as long as you're not endorsing violence. You're safe on, I think Kick is pretty free speech, and Rumble, I think, is also pretty heavily free speech. So those are pretty much the only places on the internet that you're safe. Customization in Pokemon isn't labeled as gender no more. It's just referred to as appearance. Ah, bro, yeah, we're done. I'm never touching Pokemon again. I'm even gonna delete Pokemon Go off my phone. I don't know if I still even have it on my phone, but like if it is, I'm getting rid of it. Am I BT or am I bluffing you? No, sir, I'm not bluffing you. I don't bluff, man. If I'm bluffing, then I would say I'm bluffing. Because for the autistic kids on the internet that don't know how to they don't know how to read into insinuation. They don't they don't understand the complexities of the human voice and how to speak. So when you get to the end of a joke, you just got to say like, oh, it's a joke, for the autistic kids. Just for the autistic people that they don't know how to read between the lines. uh Sadiqa Adams, are you stoned? No, I have not been stoned in probably like 4 or 5 years or some shit like that. The last time I don't even remember the last time I smoked any weed, to be honest. I mean, I've had like the Delta 9 bullshit, but dude, that fucking Delta 9 shit is trash. The gay episode was back in 2010, dude. Like that's pretty much when this shit all started too, isn't it? Because I think that's around the time when we started having a lot of these weird people that think they can identify as whatever the fuck they want to identify as, and of course, like the Apache attack helicopter meme was going around. 50K guaranteed, or flip a coin for 1 mil. Um, I'll take the 50K guaranteed, 100%. because I can do some you can do a lot of things with 50K if you're really smart and you invest right, and like 50K that can put you in a that can at least put you in a state where you're not as worried about your finances. But like if you do a coin flip on 1 million, then you lose out on the 1 million because the coin flip was fucked up, then like you're just gonna be pissed at yourself, and you're gonna be like, should have taken the 50K. Same franchise that has shipped literal animals with 10-year old since the 90s. Have they have they done that? I'm not too familiar with the background. Sorry I'm late just all the time. You're not even really late, Sky. Like I've only been live for like 10 minutes. Keep it clean, bro. You like Yu-Gi-Oh? I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a while, but Yu-Gi-Oh it's just gotten way too complex, way too fucking out of hand. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is due for a serious fucking revamp, a serious heavy fucking revamp. Like I think they need to nuke that series and start over. Mustache is all crazy. Yeah, I've had a face mask on all day. Like even like the soul patch is all fucking fucked up, but we're still here. I mean, it might add to the mystique or the craziness of the stream because people on the internet like when people play characters. Have multiple times, dude. That's fucking well. Honestly, it doesn't really surprise me at this point because I mean, there's fucking weirdos all over the internet, dude. Like weirdos all over the fucking internet. Uh, One country in Europe to visit. Which one would you choose and why? Isn't Italy in Europe? Because I like if they, I think Italy's in Europe, so I'd go to Italy. That's just like there's just a lot of culture there, to be honest. And plus, back in the day, like Assassin's Creed, the whole Ezio trilogy, that was probably a huge inspiration to showing off like old architecture and everything because of digital ID and age verification. Huh. I forgot what that was in reference to. People ask different questions and I answer. But it doesn't surprise me, man. The fucking internet's so fucking weird now. We've like we get people cancel things that they don't like instead of just being like, oh, I don't like that, block it, whatever, ignore it. And we've reached a point where we're so fucking divided that you have no choice but to pick a side at this point. You have to take a side, otherwise, like you're just gonna get canceled by somebody. I mean, like fucking I don't know how many people were up to date on the on the Emaru shit that was going on when on stream somebody asked her if she wanted to talk about like political stuff, and her answer to that was pretty much, well, yeah, I understand, but if you need somebody to validate your opinions on your on political stuff, then you should probably go outside more and touch some grass. And the entire left fucking bashed the hell out of her for it, dude. The fucking racist chud memes were going all over the place, and I'm just thinking, dude, are you serious? She literally didn't even state an opinion, and people were calling her a racist chud. You see how gay the new My Little Pony characters look? They all look like they get scissored and busted up daily. I haven't been caught up on what's going on with My Little Pony, but I will say, um, I had one of these people on a Lyft ride yesterday, and their Lyft profile picture was literally a fucking. It was like a customized My Little Pony character, and I completed the ride, but we didn't say anything to each other really the whole ride. Besides I just confirmed their name and their destination. I got them there. I've never hit a 1-star rating so fucking fast and blocked somebody. I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I see one of these weirdos in real life on an Uber ride or Lyft or whatever, I'm gonna at least complete the ride. I mean, maybe it depends if I know before I get there, because if I look at your profile and you have your pronouns selected on there, I'm canceling that ride. I'm just canceling that ride. It's just not fucking worth it. Male ponies all have toothpaste hair. Swear to God. Hasn't that always kind of been My Little Pony though? I mean, I don't know. I just the only thing I know about about My Little Pony is just the fucking whatever I've seen online and the animations or whatever. And again, the people are so fucking weird, man. They are so fucking abysmally weird to the point that it just it completely baffles my mind, man. It's completely mind blowing. So hungry, Sky. You got to get you something. Get you something. Make a beef brisket or something. Male ponies never looked so zesty. I mean, at this point, are we really surprised, dude? Are we really fucking surprised, man? The the people that make these shows are fucking unhinged as fuck now. And a lot of the directors behind old shows and stuff, they've always behind the scenes, I think they've always been a little weird. I mean, look at some of the old Nickelodeon, like iCarly back in the day. There was some iCarly episodes that when you were a kid, you would watch them and you wouldn't really question it at first, but then you grow up and you think, well, that episode's a little weird, because that there's another channel that I watch. I forget the channel name right offhand, but he actually goes into some of these old episodes of cartoons, mainly Nickelodeon, it seems, and he delved into one of the episodes of iCarly in particular, where Carly was pretty much stuck in a bathtub for the entirety of the episode because her fucking toe got stuck in the tub faucet. And it's a little weird that every single chance that in that episode they got to show off her in the bathtub. You don't really, it's one of those things you don't really question too much as a kid, but then you're like, huh, wonder what's going on there. MLP fans will shag literal horses. Some people will shag any characters that talks. That's the truth, man. This is why I get on about the fact of fucking just humans in general. We're a fucking weird species. We're a really fucking weird species, man. I mean, literally anything that talks, and it doesn't even have to. It doesn't even have to be anything that talks, man. It it just doesn't. Ren and Stimpy had a bunch of gross stuff. The character was found to be a pedo who actually did it with a child. Wow, bro. Holy fuck, man. Yeah, some of the creators behind some of these old cartoons and some of these old shows, they were really fucking really weird, man. Made Ren and Stimpy gay for the adult cartoon reboot. Fuck, dude. It's insane is what it is, man. It's absolutely fucking insane. I mean, some of this shit I didn't even really think about until just recently when it started getting pointed out to me. And then and then plus a lot of the old Disney Disney actors, a lot of the old Nickelodeon people, they came out with their own stories and stuff. And to be fair, I don't know how much of them actually were proven without a reason of a doubt to be 100% real or the truth. So I just do have to say that just for possible issues with defamatory claims nowadays, because fucking people sue you for anything. Like, oh, he defamed me when all this, and yet you have to. If it's the point where if you're on the internet especially as a content creator, if you're live streaming, if you're doing any sort of creative endeavors on the internet, you can't really go and just say make like legal allegations against somebody, because then they can go and say like, oh well, he defamed me, so I'm going to sue him because that's not true. He doesn't have proof of that. So it's really difficult to just talk about a specific person, especially when it comes to the legal territories, the legal areas of whatever people have said about them. So it's really murky territory. Disney actors were doing drugs while working at Disney. They would be high while filming movies. That's why some of them were so unnaturally happy in the movies. I think didn't Miley Cyrus talk about that on Joe Rogan? Because I watched that episode a while back and I just forget exactly what all was said, but she did say something to that degree about her entire time of filming Hannah Montana, that some scenes that they were shooting, she would literally talk about how fucking she would see how high she could get before she got to the fucking movie set and shit, to actually do some of the fucking scenes and shit. And it doesn't really surprise me because I mean some of those roles, it's probably really hard to act them out if you're completely stone cold sober and there's some fucked up shit going on behind the scenes that nobody knows about. So you probably do have to get like hyped up on something. Demi Lovato is the most prominent example. I haven't heard much about her. Shinzo, I may have an answer. I might have an answer for you. So drop your question. Ooh. Is it gay to crack the homie? Um, yes. I mean, if you're going full on penetration, then yeah, that's pretty gay, bro. That's pretty gay. I mean, like a gay action is a gay action, so that's pretty gay to crack the homie. You can see Demi Lovato tweaking in some scenes in the Disney movies she played in. Dude, I would have to go. I would have to go and look. I honestly haven't watched any of the shows that she starred in. I wasn't. Fuck. I wasn't a Disney kid, man. I was a Cartoon Network and I was a Nickelodeon kid. That's what I watched. Anything that I seen on Disney back in the day was purely just fucking because I was pretty much forced to watch it because everybody else was watching it, and I didn't get a say in what was playing on the TV. So yeah, that's the extent of my experience with a lot of the Disney stuff. Didn't really get to experience a lot of the whatever the fuck was going on. Need your words of wisdom relating to the question. Oh, okay, you already. You said, shit, okay. Jelly donuts in the house. What's up, bro? He said off work. Not in traffic this time, are you? Our world is the same one where people believe animals can be gay or any sexuality, human concept that requires consent to be true. Dude, the people that believe in that ideology, they don't base anything in their world on objective reality. They don't base any of their beliefs on actual logic or fact. They literally say everything is fucking subjective at this point. Everything's subjective. Your gender is subjective. Oh, and next thing you know, your race is going to be subjective. Math is subjective. There's no one true answer to a math question. Like every single math question has a subjective answer to it. And and if you try to say that there's an objective factual answer to anything, then they're gonna label you as homophobic or racist or fucking a fascist, because that's what the fuck they do, man. That's literally what they do. And if you try to say anything, if you have any opinion that even goes, let's just say you agree with 99.99% of what they say. If you even have 0.01% of any bit of a disagreement with them, then that's what they're gonna label you as a fascist or fucking homophobic. if a male dog hump another male dog, it's just nature and hormones, not some sort of a sexuality reveal. I mean, it happens, man. It fucking happens. I mean, fucking dogs just fucking do that shit for I don't know a number of fucking reasons. Dogs dogs just have a very I don't even know something that's inbuilt to them. Because like you'll see female dogs doing the same thing. Ninja, yes sir, 100%. But yeah, you'll see dogs doing the same thing, man. So it's just and then they try and label it that way. And dude, it's just fucking at this point. At this point, I just stopped trying to reason with these people. Like you can't reason with them. You can't use logic to explain your standpoint to somebody that doesn't base their reality in logic. It just doesn't work. So I've just stopped communicating with all these people. I've tried because it's just pointless at this point. And the only answer that I fucking have in regards to them doing their cancel culture is we're just gonna have to start canceling them and see how the fuck they like it. What's up, Jelly? What's up, Matthew? What's up, bro? See that video where the dyed hair pronoun girl said her dog was gay? That had to be rage bait. Dude, I don't even know, man. I don't know what's this is a thing. On the internet you don't really know what's real or what's a skit anymore because some people they make skits and some of them seem very real or whatnot. And then on top of that, the fact that a lot of people don't fucking even watch a video all the way through. They'll watch like a little snippet of the video and they'll be like, oh, this video is like 1 or 2 minutes long. I don't want to watch a 2 minute video. Fucking I'm just gonna watch 10 seconds and I'm gonna comment based on what I know instead of watching the whole thing. Because I've actually seen I've seen another video like that where a girl, she was the beginning of the beginning of the video, she had her son and everything, and she was like, oh, we're going to get your balls taken out today or whatever. And like this was a reoccurring thing through the video, as though it was a whole theme. And then finally they get to the hospital, and then the running thing is that at the end, like, okay, we're getting your tonsils taken out. And like so somebody would probably see that and think like, oh, well, I'm gonna comment right now because it like no. Sexy talk today. We gotta have some serious talks every once in a while, Jelly man. Where is Jace? I don't know, man. He misses the streams every once in a while. I was a crazy woman. Now you talk about the other day. Which crazy woman? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember right offhand. Feel bad for Alex Myers. When will they stop losing their nuts over a fictional movie review? They called him racist and sexist and all this cancel culture nonsense. It's what they do, man. It's really what they do. I mean, fucking, you can't even give a real movie review nowadays, dude. It's fucking crazy. Fucking, I mean, you give somebody's movie a fucking bad review because it's too woke, then the fucking left is gonna attack you for it, and that's how it goes. Digging up jokes from years ago and using it against them. That's what they do too. That's exactly what they do, bro. It's just at this point, fucking fly landed on my head or something. Like at some point when you're posting online, when you're doing online content, you're gonna have to accept the fact that there are gonna be people that are gonna go digging through your internet history, your fucking posting history, and they're gonna find it. They're gonna find whatever the fuck they want on the internet. They're gonna find your old text conversations from high school. They're gonna find your fucking pictures that you deleted from 10 years ago. They're gonna find it somehow, some way, somehow. They're gonna fucking find it, dude. And you're not gonna know how the fuck they found it because you're like, oh well, I deleted my Facebook from 10 years ago, or like, oh well, MySpace fucking got shut down for a little bit, or I deleted my MySpace a long time ago, they're gonna find it. Otto from Sideshow Bob at the same time. Which bands were you in? None. I have not been in any bands. Wonder what my mate is. I don't know, man. I don't really keep track of people like that, to be honest, Jelly. Like, it's live streaming, man. I literally hit the live button and I just fucking people show up, and if they're gonna show up, and then they don't if they don't. Like, I don't keep track of anybody. People are crazy when they assume instead of asking. That's this world, man. That's literally this fucking world. Is you people just they make assumptions based on one little thing that they heard. They haven't talked to you personally. They haven't even really been around you at all, and they'll make assumptions just based off of how you look. Fucking maybe a little snippet clip that they've seen of you on the internet. And they'll make all of these assumptions before they even have talked to you personally. Defund the genocide in Gaza. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like the whole Israel thing, it's kind of a no thing on YouTube, unfortunately. So I try not to really talk about it, to be honest. Don't even bother to actually talk to you. Ask, dude. They will people will literally see a post on the internet, and it'll be something negative about somebody that they've never fucking met, that they haven't looked at any content they posted, they haven't looked at anything that this person has done in real life, and they'll believe that post. They will believe that post right off the bat. Like they'll see a post saying, "Oh, Donald Trump wants to take away all women's rights and wants to take women completely out of the workforce." When I have never heard him say any of that. And then he gets into office, and like, women are still working in the same positions that they were before. No woman has lost their job due to Donald Trump getting in office. So like, tell me how that makes sense. Indie animations written by pronoun people, Tumblr, circuit motherfuckers, and theater kids. Dude, at this point, I give up on a lot of that stuff, man. I give up, because we're fucking the only way we're gonna be able to even combat it is just literally fucking cancel it. Just cancel the fuck out of it. I mean, the left wants to play that game. We're gonna have to play the same fucking game, because at this point, everybody they've been playing the cancel game, but everybody else that isn't playing that shit, they've been still engaging with a lot of that shit. They've been engaging with the companies that lean very heavily left. They've been engaging with the companies and the fucking TV shows and media that where the people behind them are for fucking gender transitioning kids, fucking mutilating kids, giving people hormone blockers, and honestly, it's not going to work anymore. It just is. It isn't going to be able to work that way anymore. We're going to have to start canceling. That's the only way you're going to be able to fight back. Not him, it's people within the movement that act like that. I mean, there's crazy people on both sides. Baddest Hawaiian surfer dude, I cannot unsee it. Picture you with a big ass board on the water. Maybe one day. People still voted for Biden when he's literally going through Parkinson's. He couldn't string a sentence for years before Kamala tried to take his place and lost. Dude, I'm convinced that even Kamala, there was something going on behind the scenes, man. Because if you look, every time she came out to do any fucking speech or whatnot, you could tell by her body language that she didn't want to fucking be there. She her facial expressions weren't genuine. Fucking her body language wasn't genuine. So it was all a fucking act, man. It was just all a big fucking act. She didn't want to fucking be there. But she pretty much got fucking shoehorned into pretty much trying to run for president, because like Biden had such a fucking bad he had such a bad image with even with people on the left. A lot of people on the left didn't like him. They were thinking, dude, like this guy is not fit to be president. Like, what are you talking about? They didn't like him either. Fucking dude, it's fucking insane, man. Magic Mike, never been a Magic Mike. 2025, people are want to change that are who want to the changes that are happening or want to happen. Yeah, dude. Protests don't mean shit, but people wasting their time protesting, it ain't gonna take Trump from office. I mean, it's not. It's really not. Like at this point, we're just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, at this point, I would still take Trump over Kamala any day. I think in spite of everything, I would still take Trump over Kamala, even in spite of Trump has done some very things that I do not like. But I didn't want her in office, and in all actuality, dude, I really wanted RFK Jr., but fucking he backed out of the race to join Trump's cabinet because he knew that was probably the best chance that he had at getting into any position of being able to influence the general health of the population. Nothing eventful. The crazy stuff was Trump administration, dude. It's a Trump started a massive war, but Kamala laughs weird. True, bro. Dude, I don't really like. I didn't really like either of them. And the main thing that got me on Trump's side was just the fact that like him and his entire cabinet, they're willing to go on Joe Rogan's podcast. They're willing to go on other podcasts. Like Joe, like I think Joe Rogan tried a few times just to get Kamala Harris on his podcast, and fucking she wouldn't go. So I don't trust anybody that's not willing to go on podcast and try and be themselves. Lied about her race multiple times, grifting. She isn't trusted, dude. I didn't trust her whatsoever. So many presidents have started wars. Yeah, it's been a thing, man. It's always been a thing. Angriest morning mantra. It's unbelievable. People act like Trump was the first war starter, dude. He's like he's not the first person to start a war, man. He's not the first person. I mean, in my opinion, at this point, politics, like you, like they might as well, you might as well just fucking be like, oh, again, here's a sandpaper dildo and here's a fucking barbed wire dildo. Choose which one you want, because either way one of them's going in without lube. Like that's pretty much politics in a nutshell. When was the last time you farted? Don't know. Other people started wars, so it's cool. No, we're not saying it's cool, man. We're not saying it's cool. Like it's not cool in any case. But either way, like fucking, it fucking happens. And again, Kamala, she was likely gonna start a war, and we would have had way worse shit going on either way. We would have had way worse shit going on. The fucking blue haired people would have taken over. We'd literally be fucking subjugated to enforcing people's delusional bullshit with the pronouns and all that bullshit. So I, I'm always gonna vote. I'm always gonna go with the side that has the most common sense and it's always gonna support my values. And unfortunately, that that has not been the Democratic Party. That has not been the left whatsoever. I would like to get back to objective reality and common sense. One Piece, haven't watched One Piece, man. Too long. It takes too long to get to the main thing, honestly. Don't like Trump really. I did like him at the start, but I would rather him than Biden, Kamala, Clinton, or Obama. 100%, man. 100%. Like I would prefer Trump over any of those options any day. I mean, he's really lost the plot with me in regards to the with the pesticide issue because fucking we like the fact that they even made the motion to defend pesticide companies that pissed me off. That was literally one of the main things that I was hinging on actually happening, and it hasn't happened. It just hasn't happened. In fact, they moved to defend the companies, so I've lost pretty much all hope in politics at this point. Go back to Biden, that dying fuck would have probably just only started a war. Nothing even happened during Biden. Yeah, Kamala's like the liberal version of Trump. Yeah, you're fucked or you're fucked. White, black, white, Native American. No way in the world Kamala would have given the go ahead to take out the amount of people that Trump has. He's gotten rid of some really nasty eggs. Yeah, I mean, like, that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. I mean, my opinion, I mean, my opinion, America, we really need to mind our own business. We need to just get out of the wars, and just let things be. I mean, I understand like the need to like have foreign relations and everything because like trade routes and stuff and international trading, fucking. But at the same time, it's just like why are we fighting in something we didn't start? Define Native American. What do you mean? What do you mean define Native American, bro? Like an indigenous Native American, the Indian people that were here before, right? Like what? Both would have taken extreme measures for to push for authoritarianism. At this point, like I said, I don't think I don't think we really have much power in saying what's gonna happen. You, you just said, yeah, man. Like what are you not understanding, bro? I don't know if you're trolling or not. Stream is sponsored by Blue Chew. Get 20% first order with code uncut. I don't have a bow and arrow, man. I don't have a bow and arrow. More about dick and less about politics. Politics get the views, man. Politics just gets the views, bro. Apparently talking about dick doesn't get the views, man. Kamala Harris wants surveillance and jail time for certain speech, like criticizing LGBT. Like, yeah, that's the other issue. I mean, we're still feeling the reverberations from that dude. We really are. I mean, at the end of the day, fucking, I like I was just sick of the people saying like, oh, you need to affirm my gender. Oh, we need and men need to be able to go into women's restrooms. And Trump was very much against a lot of that. So that's one thing that won my vote. Republican win and its flock camera on every corner in the cities. I mean, We were going that way anyway, man. We were going that way anyway, bro. That's exactly why I said they're both one in the same coin. They're literally both one in the same coin. The only difference is just some like slight differences of policy at this point. Is eating pronouns for breakfast. Mass surveillance stuff was going to happen regardless of a Democrat or Republican were to win. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Like it was literally going to happen anyway. I mean, it's always it's and honestly, it's always been happening, regardless of whether there's been a Republican in office, whether there's been a Democrat in office. This has always been happening. I have no idea like what that's even about, man. I have no idea what that's even about. The technocrats and the what? Can I do belly shots off you? Lick whipped cream off them nips? No, no, sir. That's not happening anytime soon. Yeah, we've gone from fucking full circle from dick talk to fucking political talk. Sub goal. I will not be doing anything of the sort for a sub goal. I'm not that hard up. One side is different from the other side from ideology. It's centrist, so I see the wrong from both sides. Yeah, I'm centrist too, man. I'm literally a centrist too. There it is. Nobody Jones. There it is. Okay, so somebody doesn't support your ideals, your worldview, then they're automatically just they're automatically a coward. They're automatically a fascist. They're automatically fucking. They can't. People can literally can't just be like, oh well, I don't have a side. Like I'm for my own side. Like that's yep. There we go. There we go. Part of the same people that point fingers and call people a fascist because well, whoa, you had a little difference of opinion. It's no normal YouTube live streamers. Dude, what the fuck is normal nowadays? Normal doesn't get the fucking views anymore. Fucking rage bait, playing characters, being cringe, being a nuisance to society. That's what gets the views nowadays. Being normal does not get the views anymore. Hot tub belly shot stream at 5K subs. Might want to aim a little higher, bro. That's almost like fucking selling yourself on OF for $1 a month. Type of woman, what's your type in women? Goth emo girls, man. At least fascists don't hide behind some big label like centrist. Okay, all right, sure, buddy, sure. One of those extreme like one of those extreme people that literally you literally believe that everybody just has to pick a side. You literally believe that people just have to pick a side and they have to stick with that side and they can't change their mind. They can't fucking they can't be like, oh well, I was wrong on this, so now I'm for this. Like you just have to pick a side and stick with it. And if you decide to change your mind later on because well there's some conflicting evidence, then like you're fucking wrong anyway. Like make it make sense, dude. Make it fucking make sense. been called a whole bunch of stuff because I'm a centrist. People think I'm a threat for this. Yeah, dude. People literally think you're a fucking threat because you don't. You're like, oh well, I'm not for Trump. I'm not for Kamala. Oh, I'm not left or right. Not Democrat, not Republican. Like, make it make sense, dude. This is exactly what the left is like, by the way. This is exactly what the left is like, by the way, dude. Because I've actually said this same thing to people on the right, and it's gotten a far more positive opinion than people from the left. Like, if you the people on the left, they're literally, if you're not on their side, then then they're against you. If you're not with them, then you're against them. That's your world ideology, Jones. That's your world ideology. That's literally your world ideology, bro. If we're not with you, then we're against you. And this is exactly why Kamala Harris lost the election. This is exactly why. This is exactly why Trump is in office right now. Because y'all are fucking crazy. Y'all are crazy, and you just don't know. You don't know how to fucking even begin to realize that people have different world opinions on shit. Yeah, so yeah, stupid for not taking a side, bro. That apparently that's what's stupid nowadays. See, this is the exact person that I was telling you guys about with that Emiru bullshit. This is the exact person I was telling you guys with that Emiru bullshit. You literally say, "Oh, I don't have an opinion about it because, well, oh, I don't want to be in politics. I don't care about politics. Oh, you're against us. You're a racist chud. You're a fascist. You're a fucking fascist. Like, make it make sense, bro. Like, this guy's literally doing mental gymnastics in his head with his circular logic, trying to fucking point fingers at anybody that can. Keep in mind, like, again, people on the right, I've gotten a far more positive opinion out of them when I say I'm a centrist. And then I talk to people on the left, and they're like, "Oh well, you don't have my worldview, so fuck you." Mario can help you get across the line. That was one Java wink, no lies. Now to spread it on toast for breakfast. Goth mommies to run the world, and we be okay. Bruv, I'm crazy. I don't know, man. You haven't been in here long enough for me to know. Never said any of those things, bro. You don't have to say those things directly. Like, they are literally communicated by the way that you are fucking like chatting right now. They're literally communicated by the way you're chatting. I could literally go and talk to somebody that's on the right side. I could go and talk to a Republican, and I could tell them that I'm a centrist, and oh, okay, that's cool. Like, I don't have a political opinion. I don't care about politics. Okay, cool. But then you say the same thing to somebody on the left, then okay, like well, you're my enemy then. That's how cults work. Yeah, sure, that's how cults work, bro. That's exactly how cults work. Because you're in a cult. Because you're in a cult. You're on the left. You're in a cult, bro. That's exactly what you're in. Istanbul. What's up, Istanbul? Needed. Again, this is why Trump won the election. This is exactly why Trump won the election. Because ideologies like this. This is great for engagement, man. This is really great for engagement. I should probably start doing more rage bait, man. Like, just make rage bait videos. It just seems to get a lot of views, man. I just need to start rage baiting people over and over again. I'm gonna rage bait my way to the top. Year did you drop out of high school? Just curious. I didn't drop out, bro. I actually graduated high school. Now whether I retained a lot of that knowledge, who knows? I mean, math, obviously, math. I fucking suck at math, so yeah, didn't retain any of my math skills. That was the first. That was literally the first thing to go. You'll never guess. Well, guess what? Chicken butt. He's not real. Yeah, DeBruder, Okami. Yeah, man, it's not real. Like I pre-recorded this with AI and everything, and I made sure to time all my responses correctly because I knew exactly who was gonna be in this live stream at the exact moment in time, and I made sure to like time. I synced up all of my responses to your guys' message. Literally nobody remembers math. Fuck, dude. That's literally the first thing that deteriorated when I got out of school, man. Like I said, the moment I walked out those fucking doors, the moment I walked out those doors, and I was like, I never have to deal with this place again. I never have to deal with this fucking place ever again. Then math skills gone, just like that. Slept last night in the shower, fell and sat on a shampoo bottle. I'm legit okay with. You might not want to be okay with that, bro. You might want to have to get checked out. I don't know, man. Like that can lead to some serious surgical or like serious medical issues. So you might want to you're gonna have to get yourself checked out, bro. I mean, if they say it's okay and if they say that it's not, then that's not gonna cause any damage and you're okay, then I guess. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my dude, I'm gonna have to really fucking shower tonight, man. I fucking man, I I found out that one of my passengers left a fucking open container in my fucking sub trunk area. So now my whole car smells has like a fucking ammonia smell to it, dude. And on top of that, I think the fucking smell has gotten on me. It feels better than the TV remote from last week. Bro's like working his way up. Still can't wait for GTA to have a pronoun people and Lucia and Jason to just say politically correct nonsense for like 90%, 95% of the game. Dude, we're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to go back in time if you want to have a good game anymore. If you don't want some agenda pushed on you in your game, we're probably just gonna have to go back in time. We're gonna have to start playing Xbox 360 games again, or like even go back to like fucking regular the original Xbox and like PlayStation 2, where everything wasn't fucking woke and pushing an agenda, and games were actually made for an intended audience rather than trying to cater to every single person on the planet. Because you know when you try and make a game that's for everybody, nobody wants to play a game that's for everybody. Gonna punish gonna punish you for driving through a pride parade, not just with cops. Dude, what do you mean they're gonna punish you for driving through a pride parade? They're not gonna let you punish you. They're not gonna let you drive through a pride parade. Like as soon as you like that pride parade, it's gonna be protected by an invisible wall. There's literally gonna be an invisible wall that will not let you hit that pride parade whatsoever. It's literally gonna be protected. It's kind of like it's kind of like how Halo, the new fucking the remake for was it Halo Combat Evolved is, where you can kill men but you can't kill women. It's complete bullshit, dude. This is literally how far they've taken it. You can't. you're not gonna be able to play your game in the way that you want to play it anymore. You're not gonna be able to do funny shit in games anymore. You won't be able to go on like a mass genocidal spree in your video game anymore if you want to. You're literally only gonna be able to kill you're literally only gonna be able to kill straight white men. That's what it's gonna come down to. You can only kill straight white men in video games. That's what it's gonna come down to. Pubes glued on the head and face. Um, I'm still working on it, man. Fucking I still need to find somebody that's of a similar bush type, so that way I can like fully connect everything out, because I want everything to connect. But I still haven't found anybody that's a correct like pubic hair match for my hair type. Been a nerd forever, Matt Steiner, forever. What are you talking about, man? You guys can't be serious. Can't wait for the gay characters in GTA 6 to not be killable. Not at all. Can't wait for male strippers and male prostitutes. You also can't kill the characters. Dude, all the like here's the thing is it's gonna be so politically fucking correct that there are gonna be no straight white men in the video game whatsoever. Like there's not gonna be any straight white men. And like all the strip clubs, it's just gonna be gay male dancers. There's not gonna be any women dancers. There's not gonna be any women strippers. It's literally just gonna be it's gonna be the leftist most perfect fucking game that they've ever wanted. And then they're gonna get mad at you because you didn't buy the game. RBH, what's up? He said Iowan. I am an Iowan, sir. Whole you can't kill females in video games is way overstretching. Dude, like you can't do anything you want to in games anymore. You really can't. Like, oh, again, you fucking, I don't know, the next Fallout game, you want to be a murder hobo? Good luck. You can't be a murder hobo because you can't kill women. You want to be a murder hobo, but you can't kill gay people in the game. You want to be a murder hobo, but you can't fucking like the only thing you can kill is straight white men. That's the only thing you're able to do in the game. It's just you literally can't be a murder hobo. That's not an option anymore. Why? Because it's gonna be hateful and it's gonna be fucking it's gonna promote hate speech. They need straight people. Who else will you be able to kill? Nobody. That's who, man. Nobody. Like you're not gonna be able to kill anybody in these games anymore. You can't do that. That's a no. If you kill anybody in the game, then you get punished. You know what they're gonna you know what they're gonna do if you try to kill anybody in the game. It's gonna be like Assassin's Creed when you try and kill anybody that's not an intended target. Like, oh, you're gonna get desynchronized, or even fucking worse, your console's just gonna blow up. Like it's just gonna fucking blow up right in front of you. That's what's gonna happen. They're just gonna rig your console to blow up if you try and do anything that they don't want you to do in the game. If it goes against their agenda, your console's gonna fucking blow up. It's gonna blue screen, and then goy beam. Yeah, goy beam. That's what's gonna happen. Still working out what color he identifies with. What's it to you? Not a lefty, but you sound just like a conspiracy theorist, and most of them are idiots. Dude, just about every conspiracy theory over the past fucking, 10 or so years has pretty much been proven to be fucking true. What are you talking about, dude? There's literally a saying now: the difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth is 6 to 12 months. What are you talking about, bro? Like the only conspiracy theory that hasn't been proven to be true is the flat Earth, which I sincerely hope that the flat Earth isn't true, because then that changes a lot of fucking things. Take GTA 4 homophobia emissions and crank it up to 1000.40% of the missions will just be killing bigots and homophobes. He said flat earther. Bro, I'm not even a flat earther. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Not even a fucking flat earther. Literally just about every conspiracy theory has been proven to be true. Like, oh, COVID might be a fucking lab leak. Oh, here we go. 6 to 12 months later, oh, it might be a lab leak. Might be a lab leak. And then a certain group of people might be behind a lot of shit in government. Oh well, it's kind of suspicious that all of a sudden we're getting heavily censored on certain topics and we can't talk about certain things anymore, and people are becoming very friendly with a particular group of people. The Earth is a donut shape. Glass or ceramic? Both, man. Some of these conspiracy theories were already confirmed facts. Don't know why they were called conspiracy theories, dude. Exactly. Exactly. You can say whatever you want. You just have to deal with being called out after, dude. People are gonna call you all kinds of fucking shit for whatever views you have. Apparently, can't say anything like that, Brandon. Can't say anything like that, Brandon. This is YouTube. We don't have free speech on YouTube. CIA coined the term conspiracy theory to disprove people who were onto the stuff they were doing. Fun fact. Yeah, you have to have proof to believe something other than that you're a conspiracy theorist. Okay, bro. Okay. Whatever you say, Smokey, whatever you fucking say, bro. Like just go and believe whatever the fucking government says, believe whatever anybody fucking says, and let them put whatever false fucking proof that they have in front of you. Don't think the 5G thing is true. The government already has several ways they spy on you. Why else would they need flock cameras if they installed 5G in us? That one I'm not too familiar with, to be honest, man. That one I'm not really too familiar with. I mean, like, dude, just carrying around a phone, like they could track you. What do you like? You carry around a fucking phone, and then they can track you that way. Like, what are you talking about? Your phone nowadays has your precise location. Question everything. Yeah, question everything. Tinfoil hats are definitely being worn as we speak in this chat. Dude, put the tinfoil hat on, man. Put the fucking tinfoil hat on, man. He said double the bulls, you'll be sweet. Can't do that zero gravity. Question everything, but don't be a fucking moron. What, like, bro? You know, bro. It is what it is, dude. You're gonna say whatever the fuck you want to say, and at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. If it's questions everything, especially his sexuality, the man isn't even here to defend himself, and y'all are still on him. The man isn't even here, bro. Funny the tinfoil hat people were onto something with all the EMF shit nowadays. Got to keep the waves from not getting into your brain. Honestly, I believe in a lot of that shit, man. I do actually believe in a lot of that EMF shit, man. I mean, you go into the big cities nowadays. Like New York is literally a fucking hotspot for mental illness. And no, it's not just like EMF or anything like it's not just the EMF, but there's a lot of other shit going on. Like we're literally living in moldy buildings, we're in bad environments, polluted environments. You're breathing in gas fumes. You're being fed poisonous food that's not good for your fucking brain and your mental development. And like a lot of this shit you're being fed from a lot of this shit nowadays you're being fed from birth. Our fucking food supply is contaminated with heavy metals, and like the food, there's like no nutrition in the food anymore. Not into men. We can also train our energetic magnetic fields to be strong, so this doesn't affect us. That one I don't know about, to be honest, man. That one I don't know about. I haven't seen anything in regards to that. Why'd you delete your grinder account? Is live your new thing? Never had a grinder, bro. Why the chat loves being gay? I don't know, man. Apparently it's the people that fucking YouTube likes to show my streams to. PFAS in the water. Yeah, PFAs are in the water, man. I mean, they're in a lot of things though. They're just they're almost a persistent thing in the environment at this point. So I think they've actually even found them in deer liver, and they're actually even found in like fucking fish now. This is also a reason why I don't really eat fish. I mean, like I'll eat some sardines every once in a while, but at the end of the day, fish are just like heavily contaminated. Like we fucked our oceans up bad. Come on, toast. It's different. Damn, bro. We are electric beings. I think there was a thing that a while back that said that that states we are more electrical than we are chemical. But I've also asked Grok about it, and Grok says that we're more chemical than we are electrical. But I mean, I do a lot of shit that's like either really out there or like would be seen as really hippie because like I do like barefoot walking on the earth and shit. I believe in earthing and getting your bare feet on the ground and a lot of that shit, man. Getting out in nature, doing forest bathing. I do a lot of that shit, man. Don't act like you don't cuddle in a hot tub and cry together before passionately kissing. Has never happened, bro. Has never happened. Problem is asking Grok. Dude, like AI is literally one of the fucking best things to ask in this case. Otherwise, like you'd be searching through lots and lots of things. And I'm not saying Grok is right. Like I literally I just asked Grok and it gave me an answer. And I'm not gonna say I 100% believe it or not because at the end of the day, like AI gets shit wrong, but it's literally just me reporting an answer that I got from Grok. So I don't know if what Grok has actually said is true because I have caught Grok a few times giving me information that is not correct. A power bottom? No. Cook Caroline, bro. Yeah, I'm still waiting for like a lot of this to shift forward so that way I become Vegeta one day. Mainstream LLMs putting lots of restrictions about adult mature stuff, yet it's easy to bypass with the right code. Grok, you can actually generate like legitimate porn on Grok, dude. I mean, it takes a little finessing, but they have like an NSFW mode where you can generate like full nudity. It has pros and cons, but it literally makes up fake stuff to please the consumer. Yeah, that's why I say like if I look something up with AI, then I'm typically not going to report it as true, and I will say that like I got this answer via AI, so I don't actually know whether it's true or not. But it's like for looking up stuff on the fly. I mean, you can ask AI to give you to cite like links and sources to what you're asking. Ask it to double and triple check whether their first answer is right. Honestly, like my opinion, if you're gonna ask AI something, is, well, one, you could go with the first answer, but just know that the first answer may not be right, and you will have to be willing and ready to change your mind in case conflicting proof comes up. Or the second route, if you're actually a little bit more intuitive and you're a little more of a critical thinker, you should ask AI. You should ask whatever AI you're chatting with to cite sources if you can. Because like I've asked Grok some questions, and I've asked it to cite sources, and it will give you links to whatever it's referencing. But like a lot of these large language models, they they don't really operate on I'd say on they use a lot of different sources when it comes to their information gathering, because I think Grok uses X a lot for research purposes. It'll look through like posts, it'll look through different articles on the internet, but it'll probably cite a lot of things from X before it cites anything from fucking before it cites things from like Reddit or something like that. So and honestly, like another thing too is probably cross reference it with another AI. I know that sounds like a pain in the ass, and it kind of is, but like yeah, ask something from Grok and then ask something from ChatGPT, and because sometimes like their information, they get their information from different fucking sources, dude. AI elements better for researching sources than giving facts. Yeah, that right there. That's actually the crux of what I'm pretty much saying is you have to ask it to cite sources, because it's not perfect yet, and who knows if it ever will be perfect, because again, the way it references sources, like the source from Reddit. I think X, like as far as I've seen, like I said, it sources from X more than anything. ChatGPT, I think, does source from Reddit, which um Reddit. I mean, I've gone on Reddit and I've gotten good information from Reddit, and I've also gotten bad information from Reddit. So if that's pretty much my background information on the whole topic. Is, again, you can very much get bad information from AI. You can get good information from AI, but the way I think you should be using AI is to speed up your research, to have it pull links for you, to have it pull like different research articles or fucking news articles or whatever it may be, to reference sources, whatever it's gonna say, because it can definitely do that. Because I've used ChatGPT a few times to look up to ask it about a specific event that happened like in my city, and I've asked it to pull up articles in reference to that, and then it pulled up the articles, and then I go and look at the articles, and I'm like, okay, well, that's true about it, but like this article, I think it's misinterpreting this article here, because it's not the way it's written now, or the way it's worded, because sometimes it might misinterpret whatever it's referencing because of the way it's worded, because like humans are fucking prone to error. Humans are prone to fucking error, misspellings. Words are gonna get mixed up. People are gonna misuse words. They're gonna use them out of fucking context, and AI might take the fucking sentence literally at face value, or it might try to do some backtracking on it. Pulls its sources from others, but it pulls from Reddit as well. Yeah, I haven't used Gemini. I know people that use Gemini, but me myself, I don't use Gemini, Ever since I found out about ChatGPT and Grok, I have stopped using anything Google. The only thing Google that I use nowadays is just YouTube, and that's about it. Because oh, Gemini is not the best, so and then I use it. I don't use it at all. I view it. There's a few AI models that I've used. I've used Perplexity. I like Perplexity because it does. I think it actually the way it works is it references across multiple different AI systems, but out of it, it's Perplexity seems to be the one that is gonna least like affirm to whatever the fuck you're wanting it to affirm to. It's gonna and it gives you rather concise answers, and it doesn't try to talk to you in a human like way. It gives you answers pretty much like how a computer would give you answers. Uses Grok in its many modes to research and study the biology of foxes and sheep. Haven't done that yet, man. Haven't done that. You only use ChatGPT. I use multiple AIs, man. I use multiple. I use whichever. Here's the thing. Here's the thing is I use multiple AI like large language models, but I utilize them based on as tools based on whatever specific need that it is that I'm looking for. Because Grok and ChatGPT, I mean, their image generation is pretty fucking good. But there's things I like about ChatGPT's image generation over Grok's because Grok has a fucking really fucking like autistic level of focus on certain things, and with the image generation, you have to give it like super in depth fucking descriptions on how you want your image generated, what you want it to look like, and it's just even then you could give it such a fucking specific answer and it still might get it wrong. Meanwhile, I can tell ChatGPT like, hey, I want this in this fashion, and you can be a little vague with the wording, but it'll most of the time it seems to give you the answer that you want, or like it generates an image that's close enough to what you want, and then you can go from there. But Grok, I've tried to get Grok to generate a specific image, and I've given it that level of detail and focus, but it'll still generate an image that isn't even really close to what I've wanted. So I honestly I think Grok works really good in terms of you're trying to generate a whole new original image, a whole brand new original image. But Grok, it doesn't do so good when you're trying to when you're trying to cross edit between two images, if that makes sense. Meanwhile, like ChatGPT seems to be pretty good at doing cross editing between two images. Maker's autistic, so yeah, it makes sense. Autistic developer means autistic development. We'll ask questions, keep the conversation going, so that's how people communicate. Yeah, Grok does well, not Grok, but the voice mode for Grok does that. I think ChatGPT does that as well. I haven't tested Perplexity too much in that voice mode, so yeah, it's really dependent on what you need in that moment in time. It really is. Like if you need solid cross edited image generation, I'd say ChatGPT is probably what you're going for. There might be another AI specifically for that purpose, but the ChatGPT is so far like the most satisfying in that regards that I've had. Um, Grok, Grok, again, highly in depth, highly in depth fucking level of focus on a specific topic. If you're really looking for like an answer to something, and it's going to go in a little bit more in depth on what you're asking, and it might provide additional information based on like what you're asking, because it'll provide you with more information on certain things. But also it also has highly customizable modes too, so you can tell it just like, oh, I just want you to give me an answer like as short as possible, no other feedback, and it'll do that. But also like Grok has the voice modes, like fucking it has the fucking fun modes to it too. I mean, unhinged mode, conspiracy mode, the sexy modes and the romance modes. Like those are interesting things to add in. And I think that's another thing that I do like about Grok is Elon. He has a little fun with it. He likes to have a little fun with XAI and everything. And not a lot of other AIs are not a lot of. I don't even think any AIs will really use swear words at you in voice mode. Maybe they will. I haven't tested ChatGPT yet, but you could talk shit to Grok unhinged and it'll talk shit back and it'll fucking swear. It'll go in vulgar fucking detail on a lot of fucking shit. Definitely Smokey use the car park. That's three. Kami owned. Oh, DeepSeek. I don't think I've used that one. Mustache. Appreciate that, Marin. Gemini has been continuously downgrading their base models just to make you pay more money. Yeah, not paying for that for shit. I just use the basic Gemini, just talk to it and ask questions here and there. Is the base model for Gemini like completely free? Like you can ask as many questions as you want. Because I think ChatGPT has its limits that and you have to pay for more. And then uh, and then Grok, you do Grok also. I think Grok also has the limits on its base model, and plus you do need to pay a monthly subscription if you want access to the higher tiered models that are going to give you more in depth answers and they're going to do more deep research on things. Need to explain the detoxification of being a lot lizard. That's a long and arduous process, man. The best I could say is go and get yourself signed up into a detox ward and um, get rid of the crystal meth. That's what you want to do, man. Gemini Pro basically is the original base model, but now limited use every day. What the fuck is a lot lizard? Um, a lady of the night that goes to truck stops and tries to get rides around for favors. Richard McDonald, what's up, bro? A tow trucker? No, not a tow trucker. It, you said mic drop. It's just what's a YouTube friendly word that I can use? If anybody knows what a courtesan is from Assassin's Creed, it's what a courtesan is. Only they do favors to get rides from like semi truckers and shit. Who even uses Copilot? I may have actually used that at one point in time, but I just I don't know because there's a few of these large language models I've used to like a dungeon master assistant. Takes 6 years just to generate an image. Microstop, damn. Copilot is Microsoft's LLM, and it's so ass. Fuck, dude. No wonder. Anything to do with Microsoft nowadays is ass, dude. I mean, have you seen like how their workplaces are? I've heard about how their workplaces are. I actually just recently picked up a guy that works at one of the Microsoft locations. Dude, you can't go onto a Microsoft site, at least the one that I went to, this particular one. They don't let you use any recording devices on site. Like they'll kick your fucking ass out. But any of the workers that you pick up from there, like on an Uber ride, they could talk about what goes on there and there. Bro, like the guy I picked up from that location, he was one of the fucking happiest people alive, and I bet you're one of the happiest fucking people alive when you take like large ass fucking breaks. He said his work day is pretty much like 3 hours. Hate Microstop except for Halo. Not really. I'm not even really familiar with that one, man. Jay says he got photos. He's in the wank bank. Prodigiusion for Lot Lizard, dude. But yeah, that's overall. I mean, at the end of the day, fucking the AI thing. I don't think we're ever gonna get like the perfect like AI large language model. I just don't think we are. There's so many of them that are designed for different things, and the only way I see that happening is if they have settings on them like Grok does, where you have specific modes that you can choose. Where pretty much there's a science based fact mode, or there's a research mode where it goes and references multiple things and gives you the answer, and then there's the fucking affirm my delusions mode where it pretty much tells you that everything that you believe in is correct. Probably the future is do 3 hours of work or welfare. I don't know the way things are going right now. I don't even know if we're gonna have work in the future, man. Like people are saying well, people are afraid that AI is gonna take all the entry level jobs, but it's actually worse than that, man. It's way worse. I'll read this and I'll address that further. People seriously think AI moderation is a new concept, bro. YouTube has been using that shit for over a decade. Do you think YouTube are gonna have 100,000 plus people to moderate one app? Dude, like yeah, they've been using it for quite a while, and it just keeps saying I don't know. Their AI seems to be bucking up more and more because lots of people are getting demonetized for almost well seemingly no reason or no good reason at all. But yeah, back to that shit. Like it's worse than what you think. It's not just entry level jobs that AI is going to be doing. I mean, like a robot did my surgery for my appendectomy when I got my appendix taken out. And the crazy part is they put me under at like 11 p.m. and then I woke up at like I think it was 2 or 3 a.m. So it did that whole surgery in what was it like I don't even know 3 or 4 hours or some shit like that. And I would have to look it up to see, but that surgery probably would have taken longer if it was a human surgeon doing the entire thing. And then I've spoken with a girl that she works with dental clinics, and some of the dental clinics they have machines now that literally put on permanent crowns, and that those machines that machine does the whole operation 20 times faster than a fully licensed years and years like decades of experience dental surgeon. People want YouTube AI moderation to be gone. It just needs to be fixed and not heavily relied on. It's where people don't know what AI is. Dude, AI's been around for, if you really think about it, AI's been around for way longer than what you think. Way longer. It's just people like the AI that we have today. It's not the same AI that's been around since what like the 80s, ever since video games were developed. Because I mean, if you think about old school fighting games, I mean, you fight against what's called the computer. That's technically AI. I mean, it wasn't exactly the smartest back then. And it's not the same type of AI that we have today. But that still is a form of AI. You said genuinely. Love you. Y'all going crazy in the chat, Jason Jelly. It was fucking meant to be, man. It was meant to be. But yeah, early 20th century, man. Early fucking 20th century. That's actually how long AI's been around. And who knows? It may have been around even before like a lot of that. He said, "What the fuck is going on?" Chat really is just a LGBT hangout. We get them sometimes. We get them sometimes, bro. I don't know, chat like the chat didn't even start this way. It's like as time went on, something primitive unlocked in Jason Jelly for some reason. You don't know what's going on. He's getting pissed off. Conversation, bro. Conversation. We're bouncing back and forth, man. We're bouncing back and forth on a lot of things. Do I have a Hellcat? No, I do not have a Hellcat, and I do not want a Hellcat. Those are probably really expensive cars. I don't know the exact price of a Hellcat, but I would rather not. I'll stick with my Tesla. Honestly, if I had made the correct decision back then when I got my Tesla, I probably would have went with the used Model 3. I mean, no, Avis. Avis means we actually talk about stuff. Um, I mean, yeah, I know, man. I mean, I try to engage with chat on whatever the fuck is the hotter topic right now. It just is like the chat that we had the chat that we had yesterday. I think Jason Jelly were in here first, so we just kind of got off on the fucking unhinged chatter. I mean, we go back and forth on this fucking stream all day, bro. We go back and forth on the stream all day. Sometimes we're unhinged. Sometimes we're serious. And we talk about more in depth stuff. It's just it's a hangout stream, bro. It's a hangout stream. Like you come in here and fucking sometimes we're talking about girls. Sometimes we're talking about fucking politics. Sometimes we're talking about video games, world events. Sometimes we're just fucking. Sometimes it's just a chat going back and forth, and I just stare at the fucking screen, and I'm just thinking, yes, make my job easier. All you all interact with each other while I just sit here and watch this unfold. Do I have a truck? No, I don't have a truck. I used to have a truck, but unfortunately, the tire flew off when I pulled it in my parking lot because Midas didn't fucking put the lug nuts on it the right way, and it just blew the fucking clutch out. Can you ask me something? Sure, I may have an answer. New trailer for the new DreamWorks movie coming out, Forgotten Island. I haven't, man. Dude, it's so fucking hard for me to keep up on recent stuff coming out, man. Fucking like, because ever since I started this YouTube channel, and then I got financial shit going on in the background right now, my time is fucking heavily limited. And some days when I'm doing Uber, like today, every single ride request was spaced out so fucking perfectly to the point that I didn't even have a chance to even pull up my phone to look at anything. I literally couldn't look at anything because it'd be like, here's a ride request, and that could be, I don't know, 10 minutes to half an hour of my time just going to pick up the passenger and then get them to their destination, and then I drive a little bit down the way or whatever, or I drive wherever the nearest place is that I can park. That's another maybe 5 minutes, and then by the time I get there, maybe I go and take a piss. I take a drink real quick. Boom, here's the next fucking ride request. Didn't even have a chance to pull out my phone and like even look at some of the modern events going on. So there I go, another set amount of time going to pick up a passenger, drop him off, and then the cycle repeats over. And a friend sent me. That's life. Yeah, that's life, man. It happens. I got shit figured out when it happened though. One noodles. Um, I can give you one noodle. One noodle, sir. Rathu, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Let's just say the new DreamWorks movie has a weird dog kid in it, and the actor is very aware of who likes him. The actor talked about how they sexualize the kid like crazy. That doesn't surprise me, dude. It really doesn't. It really doesn't at this point. I mean, I think in a way a lot of cartoons have always been sexualized to some degree. It's just the cartoons of today, they're more blatantly obvious and open with how they're sexualizing them. Because back then it was it was a little more subliminal and behind the scenes stuff was happening, or you you had to be an adult to kind of catch up on all the innuendos that were going on in the cartoon, because your little kid mind just wouldn't really comprehend what was going on, because you didn't have the full context. But now that everybody's grown up with a lot of these different cartoons, you start to realize, like, oh wow, like that was now I see what they actually mean by that. Where dog kid isn't even being sexualized in the movie; it's just that group. Yeah, I mean, Rule 34, man, Rule 34. That's this is one of the bad things about the fucking internet, is the fact that it's opened up the opportunity for a lot of bad actors. I mean, it's opened up opportunity for a lot of good actors, but it's opened up opportunity for a lot of bad actors, man. What kind of truck is that? It's not a truck. It's a Tesla Model Y, bro. It's not a truck. It's an SUV. But yeah, the internet has been both a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's just fucking as it's become more and more accessible to more accessible, more it's allowed a lot of really weird people on the internet, unfortunately, and it's just something that we gotta learn to live with at this point in time. And I think this is also the reason why there's talks of like digital ID and everything now, because if somebody goes online and they say something weird, or they do something weird, they're looking up weird material, then fucking then how you I mean, you might be able to track them nowadays, but if it's somebody that's really good at covering their tracks, then then you won't be able to really catch them. DreamWorks movie is literally about two female friends not trying to lose their memories, and the Twitter and TikTok people immediately called them lesbians. Wow, bro. I mean, dude, this is the other thing that I say about the internet, and well, not even the internet. It's just people in fucking general, bro. It's just people in general, because people are gonna take something and they're gonna spin it any fucking way they can. There are people out there, they're gonna spin it any way they can. They're gonna add their own little fucking headcan into it. They're gonna put in there. They're gonna spin their own little twist. They're gonna clip something. They're gonna cut out stuff, and they're gonna clip it out of context. They're gonna clip you out of context, make it look like you said something you didn't say, and then you got AI now. So now they could take AI and deep fake you. I mean, there's another fucking example that I have of that with that movie Obsession, because fucking Obsession, I fucking love that movie. That's one of my favorite fucking movies, easily, of the decade. Easily, hands fucking down, favorite fucking movie. And I talked about this a little bit with a music venue in my town, how they're having an Obsession themed rave, and there were fucking retards in the comment section saying, "Oh, this like no woman should go to this fucking rave because the movie's about a woman losing her bodily autonomy, and it's about pushing a male agenda, and blah blah blah, this that and the third, and fucking feminism this, and blue hair bullshit that, septum piercing this." And I was just thinking to myself, that y'all are fucking so wrong. Y'all are so fucking wrong. This movie is not pushing any sort of fucking agenda whatsoever. You're just filling in some fucking blanks with your own weird personal fucking biases in life, when literally it's not that fucking deep. It's literally not that fucking deep. Like we've had movies like this before in the past. It's no fucking different. There's no agenda being pushed in this movie. There's not really much of a deeper meaning to it. There's really not. But then they go on the fuck. Then these retards go on these fucking comment section, and I'm just thinking to myself, dude, y'all are so fucking retarded. Y'all are so fucking retarded. And I even posted my own comment on there. I mean, probably should like moderate myself a little bit more in my personal life since it's my hometown and everything. I don't have a big enough following quite yet to just say fuck it and go fully off the rails on every social media. But I went to the comments section and fucking dude, I typed in the fucking I typed in that comment section. I just said I'm just gonna go despite all the fucking woke retards in this comment section, and none of these people had any fucking logic to respond to that comment with. The one of the comments is just like, "Oh, are you oh so cool?" And then the other one was just like, "Oh, you seem more bothered than us." And I'm just thinking to myself, no, because I literally just read both of these people's comments, and their comments are fucking longer than even the one that I fucking put on there. So obviously they're more fucking bothered than I am about anything. I'm not even bothered about anything with it. Like I was honestly considering going to the rave to begin with anyway, because I mean I fuck with the movie, so why not? And I fuck with raves, so why not? It's literally a horror movie. Alex Myers is being targeted by these people. Is that is that what he's getting backlash about? Like for his review on the movie? Is that what he's getting backlash up for on? The fuck is wrong with you today? What do you mean, Jelly? No, I'm not really sure what you mean, unless you're talking to somebody else. Maybe you're talking to Jace or something. Over his movie review. I'm gonna have to look it up and see what his movie review is about. I mean, unless you want to like paraphrase it, because I haven't really seen it. Like I've been hearing some. I haven't seen his movie review on it. So he somewhat favored Bear and they got mad. Wow, dude, are you serious? Dude, the crazy part is fucking the entire movie. He was really sympathetic towards the situation that he put that girl in, man. He was really sympathetic toward the situation. It's just he didn't know how to handle it. He tried to fix it throughout the movie, and like the only fucking solution was like to off himself. That was the only way. So fucking what was I on? I'll get to you, Jace. I'll get to you, Jace. 1 second. Um, but if they're gonna get mad about the fact that like the wish thing and her getting taken control over by an entity, then they're also gonna have to get mad about the fact that the same thing happened to Bear at the end of the movie, because that's literally what fucking happened. Like she got taken control over by the entity, and then he went and got another one wish Willow. He tried to correct it and everything, and then he ended up leaving it on the fucking table because he was trying to fucking he he was trying to get somebody to make the wish to undo his wish, and it wasn't working. And then her, when the entity took over her, she fucking broke the one wish Willow, and then pretty much wished for the same thing for him. So then he got taken over, but like he took the fucking he took all those pills and everything before like that happened. So then he ended up dying. So like the same thing fucking happened to him, and nobody's complaining about that. So like these people, they're fucking crazy. Jump over to our chat for a second. Can't tell if you're fucking with me, bro. What is even going on, man? Like I've just been letting you two go back and forth. To be honest, I don't even know. Heart on hand on heart, legit. Sorry, just having a laugh, brother, dude. Yeah, so like when I see y'all going back and forth like that, I'm just gonna let it be. To be honest, that's just what I do, because it's at this point I've just accepted that like shit's gonna happen. Just message me. Don't confuse me. I don't know, man. This live streaming thing, I swear. Oh man, I gotta. Woo. How you afford a Tesla? Um, I'll tell you exactly how I afford a Tesla. Simply, Josh, I don't. I don't. That's why it's going back soon. Now the other answer about how I roundabout afford the Tesla is I don't have my own apartment. I don't have my own home. I like that. That is my home. That is my home. The Last House is pure Netflix mid-tier horror movie slop. Dude, I haven't had hope in a lot of horror movies as of recently, man. Honestly, when I went and seen The Backrooms and when I went and seen Obsession, I also had my hopes very, very low for those movies. I just did. I didn't have any hope, honestly. But they rest assured they exceeded my expectations. They far, 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 far exceeded my fucking expectations. Um, don't know what's happening. That's why I'm confused. It's Jace being Jace, bro. I think we should be aware of what Jace is up to at this point, man. Bro's been like slowly working his way up the unhinged tier levels. What do I do for work? Uber. I mean, I do Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. Now I do YouTube. I'm still working on YouTube though, and like TikTok and everything, so that way I can ditch Uber forever, and I can like start getting off the fucking hamster wheel. Cause fuck this shit. Finding a job in this economy has been absolutely fucking atrocious. It's been absolutely fucking like no other atrocious, man. We're gonna be seeing a lot of YouTube horror now. Hollywood gonna milk them bitches for years. I don't blame them, to be honest, man. I mean, fucking. I mean, Markiplier came out with his movie Iron Lung, and that fucking movie shattered the fucking box office. And dude, a lot of these Hollywood people, they were pissed about it. They were pissed. They because I think everybody remembers that they were trying to get this fucking movie taken out and everything because like here comes a YouTuber makes a fucking pretty much a triple A fucking movie. A triple A fucking movie and it performs way fucking better than anything that has fucking come out in like the past fucking decade. And then here comes the Backrooms, fucking smashes it out the fucking ballpark. Not only did the Backrooms prove that fucking we can do creative shit, we can do new shit, but it also proves that we can get younger guys into fucking Hollywood to direct movies and they will fucking kill it. Why? Because these younger guys, they know what the fuck's up now and they know and like a lot of these older guys, they still have that older mindset of like their old techniques and shit, but also they work on a fucking blueprint now. Lo and behold, you work on a fucking blueprint, it's not gonna fucking work. People are gonna get bored of it. They're gonna get sick of it. And then you get fucking Obsession, another fucking really good movie. Actually, you want to know what else too? You want to know what else happens when you let somebody actually have like full creative fucking freedom and they don't adhere to the blueprint? Terrifier happens. Fucking Terrifier happens. Another fucking really, really fucking good horror movie that is really fucking successful. And keep in mind, like I think the first Terrifier only I think they only spent like what 10,000 something dollars or some shit like that on the first Terrifier, and it pretty much it like fucking what times 5 or times 20 made it fucking killed it, dude. Man, I will always have jelly. fuck, bro. Iron Lung didn't become a cultural staple, though most people probably didn't know about it. Obsession became one, though. Yeah, Iron Lung. Iron Lung. I think the issue is I just don't think. I think the issue with Iron Lung is I didn't see a lot of mainstream trailers outside of YouTube. I think because the most I've seen of Iron Lung being pushed was mainly just on Markiplier's channel. So I think that movie, I think he kind of made that movie more so for his fan base to see what could happen and everything, and it just it didn't really get around to a lot of people outside his audience. So I think that's the main issue, because and like a lot of people, I think a lot of people in his audience also didn't really talk about it enough, so it didn't get spread around quite as much as it could have. Because like obsession, I didn't know that was a YouTuber made movie until like after a while or some shit like that. But a lot of people were talking about it, so that's how I heard about Obsession, because I didn't know Obsession even came out until I heard somebody else on YouTube talking about it. So I think that's the other issue, is like other YouTubers didn't talk about it in detail. And like the back rooms, fucking I didn't really hear much about the back rooms either until fucking I heard somebody else talking about it. Sequels are still making a ton of money, more than in any indie movie. Yeah, Terrifier is doing fucking amazing, dude. Zootopia 2 became the second highest grossing animated movie, yet people still talk about it after a month. But Obsession, an original movie, became a massive Hollywood influence. Yeah, dude, it's the guy who made Obsession. He obviously, they knew what they were doing, dude. I went in again. I went into that movie not expecting anything. I didn't know what the fuck to expect. I wasn't expecting good. I wasn't expecting bad. I was just going in with just, okay, I'm gonna see this movie, see what's up, dude. That movie made me fucking feel things. Obsession made me feel things. And keep in mind, I watch a lot of horror movies, and usually my reaction is just, whatever. But no, Obsession, that movie made me feel things. Late Night Gamer, what's up, bro? Um, we're on the topic of like internet movies and shit right now. Well, I guess more so Obsession and the Back Rooms. I don't know if you want to hop in if you've seen those movies. Original movies have been becoming cultural staples, while sequels all become forgotten after a month. Stop talking about House in the Last House is mid-grade Netflix, dude. Fucking that's what it comes down to. This is why I say, this is what you get when you make shit on a blueprint. And um, it gets the thing. It gets the thing. What Mr. Beast said on Joe Rogan is like the purple cow effect. I mean, you drive past a farm field, you see a bunch of cows. You drive past another farm field, you see a bunch of cows. You drive down the way a little bit, and then just on the side of the road you see a purple cow. You're gonna remember that purple cow for a long fucking time. You're gonna be like, why is there a purple cow there? You're gonna be asking all kinds of fucking questions, like, why is the cow purple? Why is it standing there? Who does anybody own that cow? Is it wild? Like, did somebody paint it? Is this an evolution? You're gonna be so fucking curious about it. And that's why these fucking movies stand out, is because they're fucking different, but they were done so fucking well. They were done so fucking well. Dude, I love the old classics, dude. I still go back and watch some of the old fucking old horror movies. I mean, like I still go back and watch like Night of the Living Dead every once in a while, or Dawn of the Dead, because those movies are just fucking staple classics, and they were really fucking creative and innovative for the fucking time that they came out. And it just, like, shit like that doesn't get made anymore. Ghost on Mars, dude. Man, Ghost on Mars, man. I remember that shit. I haven't seen Tank Girl, Big Lebowski. The campy classics are great. The only one I've seen is Ghost of Mars, and like I still remember that movie, and that's another fucking like really standout movie. couldn't even tell if the movie was trying to push a message. It feels like it does, then it doesn't, and the ending was so disappointing. Hope Part 2 is better. How am I, Jelly? I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Was Uber good? Bro, like Uber, man. I don't know. I've had weird people all fucking day to day, bro. I mean, but also I think it's I had my last passenger comment saying that my car smelled like shit, and lo and behold, I found the fucking issue actually. I can actually show you because some let me there we go, because some fucking some dickwad left this in my fucking car. Hold on. Hold on. Dude, somebody fucking left that shit in my trunk, and bro, when I pulled it out, it fucking, bro, it's a fucking can of I'm trying to keep it in the plastic bag because this shit fucking reeks, dude. It's just a fucking can. It's fucking canned chicken. It's just fucking canned chicken, bro. Like I found it in my trunk, and when I opened up the fucking bag, it just smelled like straight fucking ammonia. And dude, like my car is like I'm fucking airing out my car right now. I'm airing out my car right now, and dude, I could like just standing right here, just standing right there, dude. Like this is how much space I have between the car and me. I can fucking smell it from here still. And keep in mind, I've been driving since fucking since about 11 a.m. or some shit like that, and I've been running the air all day, turning recirculate on and off. So I've just been recirculating the whole fucking time, and the whole fucking time I've been wondering, like, man, why the fuck do I feel like shit today? Because I felt good generally the past few like the last week or so, and then today. So I'm thinking is that whatever the fuck toxic shit that was fucking releasing it in the air or whatever. So I've just been recirculating that all fucking day. Dragged ass for 2 hours. The movie could have been a YouTube short. Can you not charge them a cleaning fee? I don't know who did it. That's the thing. I don't know who fucking left it in my car. Like that's the part about it, and it wasn't a spot I didn't fucking even think to look, because they fucking, because like I don't know how they fucking like I have this blanket back there, and like they actually had it kind of like tucked back into this corner here, so no, I didn't even know it was fucking there because I don't really move that blanket that often. So and then like that last passenger said my car smelled like shit, and I didn't fucking smell anything because I have a fucking I have an N95 mask on all day. But then like when he said something about it, then I took a big whiff real quick, and I'm like, man, I kind of do smell something a little faint. And like keep in mind, my sense of smell isn't that good. Like it's not that good, and like I don't know how long it's been chilling there, so fucking yeah, I don't fucking know like how long, but when I pulled it out of my car, dude, that shit smelled so fucking bad, and like I can smell it from right here, and it's over there. Like I can smell that shit from here, dude. So I don't know, man. It's like that shit pissed me off. Hopefully the smell isn't permanently fucking embedded in my car, because I don't know, and a lot of my, and I'm assuming that's why a lot of my passengers have been weird today. But nobody fucking said anything. Nobody fucking said anything. That's the thing that gets me is I've had like 10 people in my car today. I've had 10 fucking people in my car, and the last passenger that I had was the only one that said anything, bro. Like, guys, please, okay, like, if you get into an Uber, if you get into a Lyft, and the driver seems a little receptive to, like, if you're gonna say something, then like please let them know that something's up with their car, man. Like, let them know something's up. They may or may not be receptive to the information, but maybe they can fix it. Because, dude, he was the only one that fucking said anything, and I sat with this shit in my car all fucking day, didn't even fucking know, and I would have probably never even known to go looking for it had dude not said anything. I probably would have just fucking went about my day tomorrow and went driving and fucking just kept recirculating this shit through my fucking vents. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go and get like some Ozium or something tomorrow, and hopefully that's gonna kill the fucking scent. 5 years, they realistically would all be mentally unstable. Fuck, man, I lost context in that conversation. Pissed off that the bar that I spent 150 on food and drinks claimed my Gucci glasses were not left in their shitty bar. I don't know, man. The best thing I could say is, like, you're just gonna have to, like, make sure you're gonna have to double check yourself anytime you start leaving an establishment, bro. I mean, driver's seat. You already know, like, what, like, the shit that I said about people leaving shit in my car. If you leave shit in my car and I'm not getting some kind of return fee for it, you didn't leave that in my car. What are you talking about? You didn't leave that in my car. Well, like, you left your phone in my car. Like, too bad. I mean, the best I can do is go and leave that phone on a park bench somewhere, and hopefully you're gonna be able to track it down. Leave a wallet in my car. Well, of course I'm not gonna steal anything from your wallet, but you leave a wallet in my car. I mean, like that. That little patch of grass over there looks pretty convenient. That looks believable enough for somebody to drop it in. Right out the window. Oh, like the other day, that lady that fucking left her jacket in my car, and I canceled the ride on her because she took too long. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, lady. I didn't see a jacket in my backseat. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Maybe it might be in a gas station trash can somewhere on the opposite end of town. Maybe it might be there. But I mean, like that. I mean, like, I think your case scenario was a little bit different, because I mean, like, the bar stationary, and if you're willing to come and get it, then that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother thing. The Last House movie. Oh man, I still haven't seen it, man. Don't let it go to waste, though, brother. Surely you have some. Dude, that's fucking disgusting. Dude, I can't even fucking describe what this shit smells like. It's like a fucking ammonia smell, though. That's what it just smells like, fucking ammonia. And also keep in mind, like, fucking, when I found the bag was, like, it was zip locked up and everything. So that was probably also keeping a scent locked in there. That's not right. A lost phone and wallet can ruin a person's life. Don't leave your shit in my car. Don't leave your shit in my car, dude. Like, double check your person. Make sure that you have your shit when you get out of the car. Like, I do my best to try and make sure that people have their shit in my car. I double check. I look in the back seat. But at the end of the day, like, if you get into an Uber, there's something in my hair. Hold on. What the fuck? There's a fucking ant in my hair. But yeah, that's not my problem. That's literally not my problem. Is it cold? Is it cold hearted? Is it probably well, I don't know about unethical or immoral or whatever. Probably both of those. Probably both of those, to be honest. But like, is it cold hearted? Sure, 100%, 100%. I'm not gonna deny that it's cold hearted, but um, I expect that if I'm gonna return an item, that I'm gonna get a return fee, because like this car cost me money. This car is not cheap. This car is not cheap. These tires, I just paid like fucking $1,200 for these tires, for a whole brand new set of tires. Not cheap. Not cheap whatsoever. Like, this, like, shit costs money. If I'm gonna be driving to you, if I'm gonna be taking anything to you, then I should get re I should get compensated for that. More than likely give you a tip, or pay. No, they won't, bro. Trust me, they will not. I actually have returned a phone to somebody once the new rules got implemented on Uber, and I went to go submit that fucking return item fee. Didn't get anything in return. They did not. They didn't release that $20 to me. Didn't get any tip. Didn't get fucking anything. Didn't get anything. Most people will not. They will not tip you. They will not tip you. They won't pay for anything. They will literally let you drive to them, deliver that shit to them, and they will look you in the eye and say thank you, have a good day, and they won't, you said you'll tip, you'll pay the fare or whatever. You're a different case scenario. That means you're a little bit, like, driver, you're a little bit of a different case scenario. You are the exception and not the rule. You're the exception, not the rule here. Most people, they're not gonna give you anything for your time. You said most, not all. Yeah. Save the shit and have a yard sale. I would, but there might be laws in regards to that. So, and like, with phones and shit, I mean, the phones can be tracked, and it should be mandatory in Uber's part. It doesn't take much to write it into the policy for return left behind items. I mean, they might have a policy. They may or may not. They used to give us a return item fee. They used to give us $20 to return an item, and like, anytime somebody lost something in my car, then like, I would return it hands down, because I was compensated for my time, and it was worth the effort. But then they changed their fucking policy, and now you don't get fucking compensated for your time. So, and like, you got to keep in mind, bro, is that everybody nowadays, they're either out to screw you, or they're not. Like, people aren't generous nowadays. I would absolutely love, to be able to, like, go out of my way and, like, return items and everything, then whatever. But I can't now. And again, this car cost me money, bro. Like, pretty, like, these, most people, they're just gonna expect you to be charitable enough to lose out on money to return something to them. If I dropped weed in your car, would you smoke it? No, I would not smoke it, because, well, one, I don't know, like, the sourcing, where you got that weed from, if you laced it, if you dropped it intentionally to be malicious or whatever. I would not. It's probably gonna go in the garbage. Acting like you can just post a suggestion to change a policy. You can't, man. The passenger should pay it, charge it to their card. They used to do that. They used to do that exact thing, but Uber went and changed the fucking policy. Sorry, I was taking a shower and then ate a shit ton of food. And you changed your picture too, Sky. And you changed your picture. Don't forget about that. But yeah, like, Uber used to do that. They used to they literally used to fucking if I if I went in the app and I said I'm returning an item and the person called me or whatever, then I really can't see him. Oh yeah, that's a good picture. That's a good picture. Well the lighting's a little the lighting is a little like half your face, but I mean maybe it's intentional. I don't know if it's intentional or not. All lies. You keep bringing up the dildo. That shit's still way up your butt. It's just an example, bro. It's just an example, Jace. Nobody has left any sex toys in my car that I know of, anyway. Because I mean, I didn't fucking know about that can of chicken until like I found it. Uh, Sound selfish. Kids especially lose things all the time. If another passenger gets a hold of it, they can go to town on a debit or credit card. It is selfish. I am going to be completely honest, bro. I'm a very objective thinker. I know what I am, and I know that yes, it is selfish. But again, it's not my problem, bro. Because I can almost guarantee you most of the people that shit happens to, most of the people that leave shit in my car, they they wouldn't go to the same extent. They wouldn't go to the same extent, and it's really sad that's the way the world works nowadays. But it's just the fucking way the world has gone. I didn't never want to be this way. I didn't want to turn out this way. But when shit happens in the world, you unfortunately got to you just unfortunately got to adapt. I mean, there's a lot of things in life that I didn't really ever want to do. I mean, I didn't really ever. I wanted to be an honest person in life, and I didn't want to ever have to lie on my resume in order to make myself look better to get a job. But in the job market today, unfortunately, the better liar on the resume just gets the fucking job. Like the only scenario in which that doesn't work is if it's like a government type job where you're expected to be truthful, otherwise you can go to prison or something. But other than that, the better liar is gonna get the job. Gotta put up with a smelly cab driven by an ethnic driver and then have my wallet stolen by him too. Bro, what are you going on, bro? I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what else you want, man. Unfortunately, the world's not so honest anymore. That's just the way things are. The world's not so honest anymore. If this car isn't free, it's sad to say, but this car isn't free. My time isn't free. Like I've got a certain amount of time in my day. I've got a certain amount of time in my schedule, and it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Then people straight up steal your shit from your front yard nowadays and have zero remorse. That's the type of times we live in. Yeah, and actually that shit's happened to me. Not well while I'm doing Uber. I've had passengers steal shit from my car. I've literally had passengers steal shit from my fucking car. This is the fucking world we live in now. Like you unfortunately can't trust somebody until you get to know them. And even in some of those case scenarios, you can't even trust somebody that you've known for a while. Looking like a jungle. Hold on, I'm going back up. This guy, you were saying something. Go to jungle. Jungle man. Okay. He said, let's just walk, bro. I'll leave at 12 a.m. to make it work. You have to go to work soon. Um, get the bag, Sky. Get the bag. That's all I can say. Get the bag. Just just keep thinking in your mind. Only got 1 hour left. Just keep thinking. Like it's an effective method. It's been tried and true to have an effective method. Just chunk your day up. Chunk your day up. Just think. Okay, I only got to make it 15 minutes. Okay, I got to make it another 15 minutes. Just got to make it another 15 minutes. Hate work. I mean, you could always get into content creation. Start start uploading to your YouTube account, TikTok, or I don't know, TikTok, Instagram. I got fully monetized in 6 months. Depending on what you're doing, you might be able to get monetized in a short amount of time. I mean, it depends. Depends on what content you're making. We love the bag. Yeah, we love the bag, man. Everything is just rented out. Yeah, dude, everything's fucking rented out. Everything's private property now. Like there's no such thing as any sort of public property anymore. My camera lens is kind of fogging over a little bit. By the way, I'm probably gonna give it like another 10 minutes, guys, because as you can see, it's getting a little dark here, and um, I've got to find a way to deodorize my car. I'm probably gonna go get like some OZM or something. Returned to a phone and never saw 20. I was like, what the fuck? I drove 5.6 miles back because the trigger kept screaming from the back seat. Bro, I mean, this is the same government that don't teach you taxes and makes you guess how much you have in taxes just in hopes you give them more money. Bro, it like it's sad to say, but it like I don't even really know. I don't even know what we can do at this point, guys. Like, unfortunately, everything that a lot of the people, a lot of the powers that be are doing to drive us apart, it's working. It's unfortunately working. It's really sad to say, but it's working really well. And those of us that are trying not to play that game, we're unfortunately forced to play that game because other people, like the normal people, most people are dragged into it, and then they're gonna drag you into it, and then eventually it's gonna get some extreme, like um like that guy from earlier. Fucking, I said I was a well, not a leftist. I said I was a centrist, and he's getting pissed off that I'm a centrist. So, like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I have to give an opinion now. I have to like pick some sort of side, whether it's my side, the right side, his side. We like, bro, like you have no choice anymore. My grammar sucks. Some guy was throwing bank at me. Well, I mean, like, keep going for it, I guess. Take us for a damn ride. You never take us anywhere anymore. Do you think we could stop for ice cream? I've been super good. I probably won't be doing much more driving streams, if at all, honestly, guys. Sorry, it's sad to say, Jace, but I don't know how many people have started seeing the amount of streamers that are getting more and more involved in car accidents, and at some point in time, they're probably going to start implementing more laws against this stuff. And Asmon Gold has talked about it. Tectone has talked about it. I think there's a few other live streamers have talked about it. That driving and streaming, you shouldn't be driving and streaming. It should be legal. And honestly, looking back on it, I'm actually with them, to be honest. I don't think anybody should be driving and streaming. It's too much of a danger. And like the few times I did it, it was just really distracting. I didn't really like it myself, and so I like you could do, if you want to drive and stream, you can get an Uber or a Lyft, and you can catch a ride or something and stream that way. It's like, what does it take for us to double tap the screen? Just a little consideration, right? What the like button or whatever? Or let me look at your activity, bro. Come out Friday, so there's no telling what's gonna be in your backseat in 2 days. I mean, I don't know if you're comparing and contrasting that with like the returning items thing, bro. But like you're literally if that's what you're comparing an apple to an orange. Like those are two different things. Like a double tap on the screen, like that's not really a lot of effort. And that's not a lot of effort. And I think everybody else in here would agree, to be honest, that that's not a lot of effort versus like somebody taking 20 minutes of their time to go and return an item to somebody that you don't know if it's gonna be worth your time. Need 100? Fuck. Rents the Tesla. The Tesla's on payments, bro. I'm a part of I'm pretty much a part of everybody else in the fucking fucked up American dream where you put something on a payment plan called a bank loan, and like the bank has a lien against the property, and then you're pretty much forced into indentured servitude until the car's paid off or until like they come and repossess it. God, fucking shit, dude. I still smell that. I still smell that shit from here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna have to take a fucking break from work tomorrow to air this bitch out real good. MC still sucks that Australians will need ID to play 18 plus games this month. It, I don't know. Australia beyond some Australia is just beyond some different stuff nowadays. Live all day. I don't know if I'll be alive all day, Sky. I'll have to, because I still got to record videos. I still got to record a video tomorrow because I've been really slacking on like pre-recorded content, and I need to get back to doing more of it. And all day live streams, they unfortunately just don't work. I did try an all day live stream where like sometime earlier on when I started live streaming, and it just doesn't work like you think it would, because unfortunately YouTube doesn't, they don't continuously push live streams like that to more and more people as the longer the live stream goes on. Like they only give it an initial push at the beginning, and then after they start realizing that you aren't retaining as much attention, then they kill the push on your live stream, and then you no longer start getting new people in here. Landlord should be able to throw a tenant out immediately for non-payment or breaking tenancy policies. Like it really depends, bro. It really depends, to be honest. Because some landlords might actually put that in like their lease agreement. And I mean, like if you don't pay your rent or whatever, then they can evict you. Jay's been flirting with men in the chat the whole time. Bro's always on a whole different ball game. So it's just the lighting. I wonder. Oh, holy fuck! I put on the lighting option and it just fucking brightened it up again. No leniency or empathy for anyone. It's your fault for missing a payment. Why inconvenience the landlord, right? I mean, honestly, I do agree with you, man. Like if you're in agreement, like for rent or whatever, then I mean, I mean, like the landlord should reasonably, the owner of the property should reasonably be expected to be paid for the property or whatever they're paying for and whatever you're renting from them. So, honestly, I actually do agree with you, to be honest, bro. It's just It depends by state. It depends by jurisdiction. Depends by your lease. And I mean, some landlords they can be pretty reasonable. I mean, like if you do explain a situation to them, then I mean that some of them could be understanding and be like, okay, well you lost your job or whatever. I mean, we could work out a deal or whatever it may be. Connection sucks here. Every buffers every 5 seconds. We're getting ready to call it, Jelly. We're getting ready to call it. I'm just putting the last cream of the crop on the stream. I think the streams have been getting better, and we've been getting more viewership and everything. Need to stop putting Section 8 everywhere. There are literally Spanish people I live next to that are poor and live in big ass 5-bedroom houses and barely use it. Wow, dude. Work just texted me. Uh, yeah, get to it, Sky. Get to it. We all mess up and lose things at a time. I mean, we do, man. We do. We do, but it is what it is. I mean, I've lost my wallet before, and you know what? I figured it out. I figured it out, bro. Took uh, took me a little bit to get everything fucking figured out with the wallet thing, because you know when you lose your wallet, like you got to go and get a whole fucking new license and fucking all the information, and then you got to go and cancel all your fucking cards, and that's a pain in the ass process. But bro, like that's on me. That was on me. I didn't keep good enough track of my wallet. I probably set it fucking down somewhere, and like I had to fucking figure it out. We're responsible for paying for food, paying for food, shelter, and medical for unvetted, unknown people who came into the country illegally. It's trash, bro. That's what it is. It's fucking trash. If I had my way, all these fucking people that came here illegally, they wouldn't have any of these benefits. They wouldn't have any benefits. They'd literally be starting from the ground up. Literally, and not even that. Like honestly, like anybody here illegally, they need to go. They need to get out. Like people say there's a pro to them being here and they contribute, but even if that's true, I've looked up the pros, I've looked up the cons. There's way more cons than there are pros to somebody coming here illegally. Pay taxes just to throw billions on dumb wars and make healthcare expensive. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. Illegal migrants living in luxury hotels owned by Pakistan. Going to work, Sky. All right, get the bag, get the bag. It'll pay off. Sounds like you're making some serious money though. Damn, my phone kind of goes into a nighttime mode when I. We should go back to speculating what GTA 6 will have. All right, Sky. Have a good day. Have a good day at work. Oh. We can do more of that tomorrow, bro. Cause I'm actually gonna end it right here. Cause you can see it's dark here, and I've got to figure out this situation with the smell of my car. I'm have to go get some Ozium or some shit like that. because this fuck been airing out my car for a couple hours now. We can bullshit more about GTA 6 tomorrow and see what the fuck's going on. Hopefully, maybe I can look up some more information on it tomorrow. I don't fucking know if I'll have to take a day after this fucking smell in my car. So I mean, if worse comes to worse, then I'll um I'll just have to take a day off and I'll have time to research and I'll have time to make videos. I'll have plenty of fucking time to make videos, bro. At least all day anyway. Just lick the interior, bro. I'm not licking the interior of my car, bro. This shit smells like now that I got the mask off and everything, my car literally smells like fucking shit. It literally smells like fucking shit, bro. I don't even again, I don't fucking know. I hope I hope the smell comes out. I really do, cause fucking it, cause I'm fucked. I'm fucked if I can't get the smell out. Hell no. All right. Any any last words? Any Edda, man, Edda, you're coming in at a bad time. I'm getting ready to call the stream. I'm about ready to end the stream. I'll be online tomorrow though. Like around the same time. Once you get past the stench, you'll enjoy the flavor. Dude, like I can literally smell the can of chicken from this fucking thing over here. I'll leave you with some information, Edda, before I end the stream. Anybody else, if you have any last things to say before I call it, let it be known in chat. One message, please. One message if you're gonna fucking leave anything. Am I drunk? No, I'm not drunk. So, well, one, I kind of got a situation to. I've kind of got a solution to the mold issue in my car. I wear a mask, so like my mood's a little bit more uplifted now. So this is actually closer to what my normal self is on the day-to-day basis. I'm not all the way there yet, but let me get some better lighting. But I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I just need a little more time to get fully detoxed, and I'll be good. But so how's this back camera? I found somebody left this fuck, this thing stinks. Somebody left this can of chicken, this open can of chicken, by the way, in my in like the back part of my trunk. And I don't know how long it's been there, but needless to say, my car fucking reeks like bad, and I have to figure out how I'm gonna get the smell out of there. Dark weather. It's like 9 p.m. here. Mood is up low. Love it because British Wobblehead didn't just discuss his sexuality with us, bro. Yesterday's curry butter chicken, bro. It smells worse than that. I don't know. I'm gonna get some Ozium and see if I can fucking hopefully wipe the smell out. Because like I said, I was feeling a little weird all day today, and it doesn't surprise me if that's been in the fucking car all day releasing whatever noxious fumes it was releasing, and then I was also putting my car in recirculate all day. It smells like Matt's cat. I can guarantee you it doesn't smell like that, bro. Yeah, it's 9 p.m. here. It's like pretty late. I'm gonna be ready. I'm getting ready to go to getting ready to go to bed like here in the next hour or so. Remember, one day, one day I'm gonna have enough viewership that I can stream all day. I can stream all day, and then like the time. There was a spider right there that fucking freaked me out. But once that happens, at the time zone difference probably won't be too much of a big issue. I mean, I'll still there will be still times where I'm streaming and people won't. I won't be as active. Well, people will probably be sleeping at certain times. There you were about to blame it on your Middle Eastern passengers. I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought the guy that, oops, I thought the guy that said my car smelled like shit was fucking with me. So I went and I went and fucking reported him to Uber, and I said that he had bad BO, and he was trying to pass it on like it was my car. So like, so Uber has a report on his account now saying that yeah, stream is having a seizure. Yeah, that means it's time to end it, bro. Where the car? Car's right there. It's dark. It's dark here, so I can't. Back camera's a little bit better. Car's right there. I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to. Your YouTube check. Brown used to be black. I don't know, man. I'm having issues on my end too. It might be because of my low battery. All right, guys. I'm ending it here. I'm ending it here. So I'll be back online tomorrow. My phone's fucking up for some reason. I think it's because I got low battery and I just need to charge it. I'll keep you in mind, late night gamer. I'll keep you in mind. All right, guys. Calling it here. All right. So thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna be back online again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to tune in, be around that time. A lot of you usually are. Appreciate y'all. And always, stay happy, stay healthy, stay horny, stay chaotic, and I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.